Why, hello there. Do come in. How are you this evening? I imagine that you've stumbled upon my shop looking for answers, guidance from the spirits. Well, you've come to the right place. Now, I just must cleanse my space, for I had an unpleasant visit, you could say, from some mischievous spirits earlier, but do not be frightened. I banished them far, far away from here. But given that, we must clear this space and bring positivity and light into the room. I feel that you've stopped by tonight in order for me to share something quite remarkable with you. Yes. I am going to give you a tarot reading. A tarot reading unlike one you've ever seen. I can promise that. Okay. I've cleared the energy now of the room. Let me light some Palo Santo. And we shall open the doors. Mystic and magic to enter, to guide you tonight, to share insight to your past, your present, and of course, your future. I am lucky to be the keeper of the tarot at Animam, and what that translates to is quite simply the tarot come to life. So, within this pouch here lies the original tarot cards. Their exact origin is unknown, but I can tell you that they are extremely powerful. These cards will speak to you unlike any tarot card you've ever seen, for these cards are in fact the major arcana animated. Yes, well, I ask you to shed away your shadows of doubt, the voice of reason that says that's not possible. Well, I beg to differ, and you shall soon see the truth. A long, long, long time ago, the story goes that what we now know as the major arcana of the tarot were actual people. No ordinary people, they were magi's, mystics of the time. And they made a pact one day to enter into a realm unknown. So a spell was cast one fateful day, and then they became tarot, eternal. They exist in a realm close to our own, forever now, mystics, seers, and prophets. You won't be able to speak to all of them, but a select few will decide to show themselves and embark on a journey with you tonight, one filled with wisdom and insight. Only small chosen few are allowed to communicate with these cards, so fancy yourself quite lucky indeed. That's enough for me. I'm simply here as the medium between these two worlds, ours and theirs. So, if you'd like, I can lay out a spread and let you speak to these wondrous beings. Fabulous. Let's see what they have in store then, shall we? Okay. So first I'm gonna ask you if you can just to put your energy into the cards. You can simply shuffle them or just hold them, whatever you prefer. Okay. And whenever you're ready, just return the cards to me. Thank you. All right. Now, as I said, you will not be able to communicate with all of the major arcana cards tonight, but a chosen few will make themselves known to me, and when I can energetically feel their pull to this world, I shall reveal the cards one by one to you. Okay, it could be 3 to 10 cards. I never know precisely, as the perfect amount are usually revealed depending on have a true seeker here who wishes to speak to you. Okay. I'm beginning to sense a few energetic pulse points. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. So it appears that we have 5 cards tonight. 5. Mercury's ruler. The number of knowledge. Cards have spoken. It appears that the magician will be the first one to speak to you tonight. So, I do hope you enjoy the rest of this mystical journey. Let's see what the magician has in store for you tonight.
The first card, the Great Manifester, the planet Mercury. I am the magician. You are in control of your own fate. It might seem like a trivial matter, but very few of us are in control of our own fates. We drift aimlessly, without a plan, or with a plan, to no fate. We are taken where we're meant to go. But you do not suffer from such an affliction. You have a different curse. Why have you chosen me? Your ability to choose your own path is very uncommon. I point to the universe with my scroll. It symbolizes otherworldly knowledge. Meanwhile, I point down to the earth, spiritual and physical. The magician, and therefore you, converts energy into matter and matter into energy. You see, matter is just energy given form, like ice is to water. You see before me on the table 4 objects. And you see me clothed in red and white. The red symbolizing experience and knowledge. The white symbolizing purity. The 4 tools are all the tools you need to manifest this destiny of yours. The pentacle. The pentacle is associated with the element of earth. It's a manifestation of the physical. Earth is tactile. It's, for want of a better word, earthy. It produces life. One of the fundamental 4 elements. It's a hard symbol. But it's also a symbol of growth. The first symbol. The cup. The cup represents the emotional level. It represents water, consciousness. It's associated with love. Water is fluid, agile, soft and powerful. And of course, the sword. The sword deals with the mind and the intellect. It has a mirror quality. It represents your thoughts and attitudes and beliefs. The sword symbolizes a double edge. Double-edged sword. For good and ill deeds often fall within each other's shadow. Careful those who wield the sword. For their own purposes. And finally, the wand. The wand is associated with fire, the primal element, a destroyer as well as a creator. Strength, intensity, creativity, intuition, hot, wild, unpredictable. You have all of the tools you need to manifest your own destiny. And with these tools, you will conquer any challenge that you face. The trick is to know when to use which tool, but more importantly, how to balance the tools. This is the true meaning of alchemy. Balancing thoughts, mixing ideas, ensuring the intellect, the spiritual, and the physical remains in harmony. You have infinite potential. But potential must be realized, or it is worthless. Listen to all the elements. Guide them, and let them guide you, and you will make the fates bend to your will. But what are these powers, except their ultimate use? What are these powers to you? You need an aim. You need a vision. You need a destination. That is the key. Where do you wish to go? Where do you want to see yourself? I'm sure no doubt the other cards will give you some indication, some enlightenment, some ideation that you may draw upon. But you already know the answer to that yourself. So don't ask me the question. Tell tell me the answer, what you seek, and where you wish to be. What is it, that which you choose? Good. And why have you chosen it? Noble. Then, all that remains is action. Build the momentum. Maintain that momentum. Use both your spiritual and your otherworldly knowledge seize your destiny.
So you've returned. Let's move on to the next card. Who shall it be? Okay. We have the High Priestess. High Priestess. Let's visit the High Priestess.
It seems that I have been chosen next in your spread. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the High Priestess. I wear a diadem upon my head. I carry a scroll with the word Torah written on it. I sit between a black pillar and a white, and I represent secrets, mystery, intuition. In this book, I have some knowledge that people know, but perhaps don't focus on quite enough. I represent wisdom and spirituality, but reversed, I represent knowing your intuition, but yet not heeding it. Disconnection from yourself and your beliefs, and a general disconnect from the world around you. Isolation, silence. No matter what, I am always telling you to listen to your intuition, to trust yourself, to go forth with common sense in any decision you may make. You have the knowledge and the power to do whatever it is that you wish to do, but you just have to trust yourself and to trust what you're feeling. You need to listen to yourself, listen to your dreams, your visions, your thoughts. These will tell you what, of course, you already know, but need to pay attention to just a little bit more. You have everything that you need at your fingertips, but I don't know that you're listening quite well enough for that. You need to listen to yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to take everything, of course, with some sense, with a grain of salt. But you already know what to do. You feel it in your heart, in your mind. You just need to trust yourself. You need to take a deep breath and listen, listen, listen. Truly listen to what your heart, to what your mind is telling you. You have all the pieces. You have the tools to put it together. But you need to listen, listen, listen. You need to listen, listen, listen to what you are trying to tell yourself. You are smart. You are intelligent. You have wisdom on your side. But if you don't pay attention, then you'll never see it for what it is, and it will remain shrouded, shrouded, shrouded like a secret in mystery, mystery, mystery. Listen to what you are trying to tell yourself. Take a deep breath and really ask yourself what it is you want to do, where you want to go forth. You have that power to ask yourself these questions, to answer these questions that are given to you. High Priestess, whether upright or reversed, still mean primarily the same thing. To trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your intuition. Your intuition. And from there, you can go and do so many great things to achieve what it is you need to achieve, to go do what you need to do. You have all the power. You just need to have faith in yourself. I'm here to remind you to have faith in yourself. Faith. Belief in yourself. You are the most powerful one here in your own life. You have the power to take away that shroud of mystery, the shroud of secrecy, and to uncover what it is you wish to do for yourself.
Next card to speak to you will be right here in the middle. Who could this be? We have the Hanged Man. Let's see what fate is in store. What does the Hanged Man have to say?
Yes. The Hanged Man. Good choice. Hanged, mind you. Not hung. A picture is hung. A fool like me is hanged. Upside down. Sway. To and fro. Hanging around. In a torpor, a spot of stasis. Not sure whether to swing left or swing right, but swinging nevertheless. Poor choices probably led to this predicament, or a lack of choice altogether. Can you be decisive? Can you make a decision? Or are you just going to hang about? Swing on the branch? Sit on the fence? Regardless, perhaps you found yourself in a spot of bother and you're not really sure what to do. Perhaps you're locked into an unfair status quo, for example, being hanged upside down from a tree. Or perhaps you have simply sacrificed something of yourself in order to better someone else. Well, I may not be the thing you wanted to see. I'm not a thing that anybody wants to see.
The only thing people ask me is how I keep my hat on my head. And the truth is, it's because my head is rather large. Too large, perhaps, that sometimes I shy away from making decisions that I should, or perhaps don't realize that not making a decision is a decision in of itself. But, well, that's for you to decide, I suppose. Your interpretation of my plight is your business, not mine. Oh, there I go again. I should have made a decision to become part of your business. You see, we soon realize that everything is inextricably linked in one way or another. Every small decision we make has a much bigger implication towards the end of it. However, more impacting is not making a decision. Hanging around, beating about the bush, you know, that sort of skullduggery. Well, if you don't want to end up like me, neither here nor there, hanging upside down for all the world to see, then perhaps you have some important decisions to make, or maybe you already have. You just haven't told anybody yet. Well, if you want to avoid being hanged upside down, like some kind of fascist dictator, then you best start making those decisions, even if they seem difficult. Because a decision made is an action taken. And an action taken is you not hanging around. Good luck.
I hope this has been a wondrous journey for you so far. We have 2 more cards tonight for you to see. So let's go right here. Oh. And it seems that the Wheel of Fortune will be the next card for you to visit. Let's see what path the Wheel of Fortune shall take you on.
I see. You have selected my card. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. My eyes are clear or closed, whether my eyes are concealed or whether they are open. The Wheel of Fortune can mean many things, alternate paths, curiosity, hope, surprise, and more. The Wheel of Fortune is not set in one particular motion, for it changes, as does life, with ups, downs. Fate plays tricks upon the card. You must remember that fate can be very trouble ahead, or a life of luck. The wheel spins, 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 spins. The wheel spins, 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 as it goes around and around and around, foreseeing some good days and some bad days. Wish for the best, wish for luck within the shuffle of the cards or the spin of the wheel. The wheel spins and spins and spins. It's fate, you see. It may trick us, it may fool us, but one must stay hopeful. Hope for that luck. Hope that as the wheel spins, spins, it leaves us for surprise. It leaves us for curiosity. Curiosity of what may be, could be, will be, as the wheel spins, 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 around and around and around. Whether my eyes are open, whether your eyes are open, or hidden from us, within fate, it is suggested with the spin of the wheel of fortunes, that the future must be concealed from us. We must not know all within the cards, but instead be surprised by its actions. Fate. It plays tricks on us, you see. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we must sometimes wish for the best. If you are worried, perhaps that is not the path for you to take. Curiosity can be best for us on this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune can signal a formidable opportunity ahead, but always remember the warning. Don't bet your whole fortune on the most fortunate outcome. Perhaps save something for a rainy day. Consider your path in advance, and remember that fate can be a game, an unknown spin of the wheel. What is hidden from us can leave us eager for tomorrow, for what the next day will bring. Secrets. Fate and secrets that's hidden within the divination of the cards can leave us guessing, but wanting more at the same time. Perhaps if you hold a worry, anxious thoughts, maybe that is not the path for you, and you should look another direction. And the wheel turns, and the wheel busy upon the wheel of fortune. The outcome is uncertain, no matter what you do. So you can only hope to be lucky. The one thing to be expected with the wheel of fortune is surprise. So the wheel spins. Fate ahead is not set in stone. So the wheel spins, turns. The wheel goes round, ahead, as we spin, set in stone. As we spin, our life spins, around, selecting what your fortune may become, could become, will be, could be. Fate plays and spins around. So wish, spins, wish, fate ahead, shuffling the cards, set in stone with a spin for Daniel on the head. Spins with a life of luck around, wish, wheel, turn about, spin, wish, and spins or last in the shuffle of the cards with a spin on the wheel goes. The wheel of fortune. We end tonight by visiting the hermit. Hello there. I see you've chosen my card. I want to welcome you here to this mountaintop, which I deem a refuge for the soul. I am the hermit, the ninth card of the major arcana, ruled by Mercury, the element of earth, and the zodiac sign of Virgo. I carry with me the staff, which represents intuition and also helps to ground me and guide me along this earthly plane. I will set it down as we may sit now and have a moment of rest. For I see this has been quite a long journey for you to come here on this mountaintop. But although the journey here can pose as a challenge at times, I'm sure you can see the great reward of finally finding a place like this
place of solace. You see, I am the Hermit, a card of introspection, inner wisdom, connection to spirituality. Here I carry this lantern which holds within a 6-pointed star known as the Seal of Solomon, and the star now shines forth great light. Inner knowledge, wisdom, and spirit, all carried within here. So since you've chosen me, it appears that in this moment in your life, you are seeking some inner reflection, a time to retreat into yourself, your mind, your subconscious, you could say, to find great knowledge within this period of introspection and self-reflection. It's time to tune out the noise of others, the outside world. It's time to rest and reflect on everything you've been through up till now. Been through a great journey, and all the events along the way at times may have seemed chaotic. But if you just turn within now, perhaps you will find some greater meaning or insight. Let's just focus on this light as it illuminates your own intuition, your own inner voice. You want to listen within. Just take this time, quiet time to reflect. You're on a self-quest, self-discovery of sorts. So just focus on the light and allow it to guide you. Allow it to give you insight to your own spirituality and connection to the divine that lies within. Often we seek satisfaction from our outside experience, from others, sometimes from material things. But I climbed this mountain with very little, with just my staff and this light to illuminate the way, this cloak to bring me warmth. It was quite the journey, but after this time of solitude and introspection, it'll help you to truly look within and find inner truth that you might not have seen till now. So just let the light shine within. Shine. Shine. And enjoy the nature that surrounds you. Our connection to nature is connection to spirit. Let the light shine from within, and then, only then, will it shine throughout. You have chosen me amongst the other cards, for we all are here to give you little messages, keys to the unknown. But you can find all the true answers within if you look inside your mind. You will find the spirit within. And let this light or spirit guide you on your journey. So that after you take this time to meditate, reflect, contemplate greater meaning and purpose, you can share it with others if they too seek this information from you, as I have shared with you today. So I hope that you will find great peace within during this time of reflection. And that your soul may grow, shine forth. I must return to my eternity, you could say, of solitude, but in this realm I have mastered great wisdom and knowledge that I will continue to share with those like yourself when they visit here. So I wish you a very safe and peaceful journey wherever you may find yourself. Goodbye. Your reading is complete. We now give thanks to these cards of the Animam for gracing us with their wisdom and magic and insight.